All right, welcome back to the channel. Devin the Dream Haney fights Ryan Garcia tonight, and we're going to talk about that fight, tell you what we think is going to happen. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. Big fight tonight. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia for Devin Haney is defending his WBC lightweight championship against Ryan Garcia, who will be fighting for the money and the money alone since he missed weight for the fight, something that was highly predictable. However, he did come in at the exact same weight that he weighed in the last fight that he had. So he takes a page out of the book of Adrian Broner with missing weight ahead of a big fight and saying, hey, man, I'll pay the fee. The fee winds up being kind of heavy. Conflicting reports about what it is. Dan Rayfield said it is $600,000 plus 2% of the pay-per-view that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia would get. So now the pay-per-view split is 53-47 in favor of Ryan Garcia. And that is what Devin Haney got in order to continue the fight since Ryan missed weight. Ryan and Devin said it was $1.5 million. I tend to believe what was said by Dan Rayfield, because that just makes more sense. It's something that you can, because if the fight loses money, how's he going to pay you $1.5 million, right? $600,000, they feel safe. $600,000 is a fee that he can pay. Then you get a percentage of whatever it sells on top of that. I think that that's probably the most logical way for it to go on, especially seeing as it's the promoters the promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, that's going to be cutting the checks. But that said, the fight itself had good promotion over the last week. I hope that it does well. I bought the pay-per-view. But what's going to happen in the fight? Look, man, I think I'm going to go out here on a wish and a prayer and say I think that Devin may get Ryan, man. I think Devin may get Ryan. Think he may knock Ryan out. I think there's a good chance for that. And I'm actually hoping that if something happens, I hope that happens one way or the other. May the best man win. But let me tell you why. I think that before I do, let me just real quick say thank you to everybody that supports the channel. Thank you to all the subscribers that come by and chop it up with me every day. If you're new, hey, consider joining the crew and hitting the subscribe button. And thank you to everybody that supports in the super thanks of videos like this. You guys are big support to the channel. Thank you for subsidizing the content on YouTube. It really does allow us to continue to talk this boxing. So thank you. The reason I say he can knock him out is because I don't think Ryan Garcia is all the way there. I think Ryan Garcia doesn't, the way that he's been behaving and carrying himself just really makes me worry that he's really was not focused on training. I think that Devin Haney is in his second fight at 140 pounds. It looked like his power was there more against Regis Prograis than it had been at 135 pounds. So I think, if nothing other than like an accumulation of punches, I think that there's a chance that Devin Haney may be able to get him out of there. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm like, and man, as it's leaving my mouth, I'm like, man, come on, man. How in the world is that gonna happen? But I just have that feeling. I got that inkling that this is the time for Devin Haney. He hasn't had a knockout since 2019. He's on the big stage. I know he's raring and ready to go. Ryan seems like he's there, for the drama, for the paycheck, right? I don't really think he tried to make weight, to be honest. I think that he was okay with missing weight. And again, the reason that I say that is because this is the second time in a row he weighed in at 143 pounds. So for Oscar Duarte, 143 pounds. For this fight, 143 pounds. And he says, look, man, I'm not killing myself. I'm not dehydrating myself beyond reason for this fight. And so, but at the same time, you have to wonder whether or not he was disciplined or not. Now, the thing that would prevent this from happening, obviously, is the fact that Devin Haney is going to have to take a chance to come in there and get in there with how they said, meet me in the center ring. Look, man, I don't buy that. All right. Like that's a big chance for Devin Haney to do that. Even Ryan Garcia looked at Devin and was like, what? Meet you in the center of the ring? No, I don't believe he's meeting me in the center of the ring. When they asked him why, he said, man, because that's stupid. Why would he meet me in the center of the ring? If he meets Ryan Garcia in the center of the ring and they're exchanging blows, Ryan's probably going to, Devin's going to get hurt. Okay. Yeah, you're probably going to get hurt doing that with Ryan Garcia in the center of the ring because, hey, man, that dude really can't crack. But if Ryan is fatigued and he's out of shape, right, and he's not really truly conditioned, and you try to go over 12 rounds and Devin is making him move, making him follow, pushing the pace, I think fatigue and a good clean shot may get him. Now, what is the chances that I'm right? I would say the chances I'm right is probably about 5%. It's probably about a 5% chance that I'm right. This one, I got to tell you, I'm going out on a wing on this one. So, and again, the reason why I'm saying is just because of it. It is possible that Ryan Garcia is acting a buffoon and really just doing that, but at the same time, he's very, very focused. Right. And that he is, that he knows what he's doing and he has a real approach and he's able to separate all of the promotional stuff that he's doing. And maybe, all the wild stuff that he's doing is promotion. But for me, it would just be he would have to be so talented at it. And he would have to be so have almost like a split personality where he gets off the internet and then he gets into the gym and he's just he's just absolutely positively focused. That chances are that's not what's going on. Chances are that he really has kind of lost his way. He made a lot of money against Gervonta. He's going to try to make a lot of money against Devin, and the wheels are going to fall off in the middle of the fight. That's just the most likely chance from Ryan Garcia's point of view. So the majority of the reason why I say that this knockout is possible, it really isn't about Devin. It's really about Ryan. Because if you get in there against any fighter and you're not really prepared, there's a chance that you can get stopped. There's a chance that you can get knocked out because you didn't train in the way that you needed to train. Because you're not in your correct mindset. So yeah, I can understand. And trust me, I got the same thoughts. How is Devin going to knock him out? Devin's not a big puncher. Devin hasn't knocked out a whole lot of people, hasn't knocked out anybody in a long time. It's more Ryan. But anyway, man, I'm looking forward to the fight. I bought the fight. I hope you guys buy the fight. I'm not going to go to the fight. Looks like the ticket sales look like they did wind up clearing a lot of those tickets out and getting those tickets out to people. The prices have dropped. If you're in New York City, the price of the tickets, you can get a ticket for $120. So really a ticket price that it should have been at to begin with. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.